Are Blessed Lizardmen units any good in patch 5.1? Like with the Grudge Settlers, I'm going to go over each one of these units, usually obtained as rewards for missions as a Lizardman faction and therefore being effectively random, and earned just for playing the game, like capturing settlements or taking battle captives, and give you knowledge of what these rewards entail. You can usually recruit these on the fly even in neutral territory, so they're not just good for padding emergency armies, they're also for replacing losses and keeping up the pressure on your opponents, and you can often recruit far more than you can earn back from victories in terms of economic cost. So, like with Grudge Settlers, it depends how aggressive you want to be and how much the situation permits. I've already gone over Saurus warriors and spears, so the quick version is that the first has perfect vigor, turning them into amazing units for mulching mass amounts of low to mid-tier enemies, and the spears fight extra hard in forest and jungles. Blessed Skink skirmishers have 960 more hit points across their 120 entities, 25 gold more upkeep, and the big change is that all of a sudden we have 70% spell resistance, turning them into spell tar pits. Vampire accounts will hold a particularly virulent hatred for this, but aside from higher hit points, shooting them, running them down with hounds, running them over with chariots and black knights, these methods still work great, so don't get cocky. Blessed chameleon skinks get 990 extra health, and our key differences are charge bonus 20 rather than 10, and ammunition 30 instead of 26. 4 ammo is still 4 ammo, and theirs matters, but the charge bonus is basically giving them an extra heft when mugging artillery crews and rival archers. Chameleon Stalkers don't have much higher attack or charge bonus than this, so it evens that side of their game out slightly. For Pterodon Riders with Fireleech Bolas, it's 500 health unit-wide, and speed rises to 110 base, charge speed to 90. Now, with Redline and Tex adding 20%, that's speed 132 possible, right? That's pretty insane. Also, for no reason, mass rises to 500, 100 higher. Similarly, Blessed Cold One Spear Riders have 864 more health, and speed goes up from 66 to 80, charge speed from 100 to 108. Since speed is one of the sore points a lot of people have with core units, this is quite a huge quality of life improvement. For Blessed Kroxigors, health rises 1024 to 9184, which is pretty resilient, and charge bonus goes from 22 to 42. Now, Kroxigors have middling base melee stats with a generous splash, but have a fat bonus versus infantry. Raising that charge bonus to this extent gives them far more bite in the initial shock attack. This makes shattering the enemy sooner rather than later a possibility. For the Bastildon with Solar Engine, you get 985 more health and perfect vigor. They didn't want anything else for Christmas. Perfect vigor is the perfect gift to a missile monster with a side dish of armored forehead to the chest. Skipping order slightly because that was a strong note, Blessed Stegodon gets 1,342 health, rising to 10,586, and gains perfect vigor, because nothing annoys more than getting lots of value for your shots and having very tired Stegodons blundering around in melee. You want to get everything out of them until their dying breath, and with the Blessed Stegodon, you do. I really do consider it a blessing every time I recruit one, and this is when I rush into my main army. I don't leave it alone for emergencies. Blessed Temple Guard get 1,300 more health for an even 12,000 unit wide, and double their charge bonus to 28. They may not be speedy infantry, but that's a lot more charge bonus, and their weapon strength is okay, and it's armor piercing. Counter-charging or anti-charging cavalry will be a lot more useful with this boost. Blessed Horned Ones come with 1,008 health to rise to 8,448 unit wide. I don't see anything else. On the other hand, being able to skip 1,500 gold base for recruitment cost and get them instantly is very good, so I'm not going to complain to the old ones. Finally, the Blessed Carnosaur gets 724 more health to rise to 8,268, gets spell resistance 50% for those who like to spirit leech your apex predators, speed rises 15 to 90, charge speed 8 to 108, and I think that's it. But these guys were scary enough without being that much faster. Hell Cannon Flambe, anyone? I hear they taste like chicken. Well, that's all for the Blessed units, hopefully assisting you and giving you insight on how to plug them into your existing build ideas or what strengths they bring to a Save Your Bacon emergency force. Take care, and have fun knowing that your side's blessing is the enemy's curse, because they don't want to see you bringing blessed units. They really don't.